For years, Air India's narrow-body planes were considered some of the dirtiest, most tired planes in the whole sky.
Cracked screens, peeling interiors, and seats that look like they survived 3 wars.
Now, Air India claim they've changed everything.
Air India now has 104 new or retrofitted A320s. Today, we'll fly a 9-year-old plane with a brand new interior.
Wow. They're betting on a new trend, long-haul comfort on a narrow-body plane.
Very nice touch.
New cabins, new seats, and the addition of premium economy. Okay, here's the plan. Step 1, test all 3 cabins on this narrow-body aircraft.
Step 2, rank the seat, food, and surface.
Step 3, decide whether this is a genuine turnaround or just clever PR.
You'll be delighted to know that I will be flying in economy today.
I'll be flying their brand new premium economy.
And I'll be flying in business class. Come on.
Okay, I think it's time to do this. Let's
go!
Okay, listen, I've flown on these A320s, A319s before on Air India, and they were some of the worst planes that I've ever seen. So I'm very excited to experience what it's going to be like today, the new updated, upgraded Air India. Here's a top tip for you. When you're arriving at Indian airports, the document situation is a nightmare. To get into the airport is annoying. Print your documents, have them on paper, have your little barcode ready. You've got to scan things, they want to check things, even to get into the airport terminal. I've been caught out before. I actually missed the flight because of this. Don't make my mistake.
Yes, that's me. Well, that is check-in done. I will say, even in business class, the lines were pretty long today, all the way from first down to economy. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time arriving here if you are checking a bag in. But now we've got this. Let's go to the lounge.
Who needs a lounge at Mumbai Airport when you can go to a place like Zambar and pick up a steaming cup of masala chai? My ultimate Indian favourite. Not a chance Liam is drinking something like this.
Welcome to the Adani Business Class Lounge here in Terminal 2. Overall, I would say this is a buzzy and fairly busy space for a lounge, but very well lit, nice light, bright, you've got good views of the apron, and there is a big food station with a number of different options to choose from. Although I will say alcohol isn't free in here, which is quite weird for a lounge, I think. So if you want a beer or a glass of wine or something like that, be prepared to pay. But on the whole, this is a perfectly pleasant place to be before your flight.
Okay, so I just passed security and now I'm heading towards the gate. I am running to make it in time to see Nicky and Liam's in a horrible turn of events. I forgot my passport, or thought I did, and I ran back to the hotel in anticipation of trying to find it, and I couldn't find it anywhere in my luggage, only to find that it was in a secret compartment in my backpack. Let's just say it's been a crazy morning.
Where have you been?
Just like around. I just wanted to check out Mumbai one more time.
Okay, we almost lost a friend to a passport-related issue, but we're good now. Where was the passport?
It's right here. Guys, it had a secret compartment, which is very useful in normal days, but don't buy new backpacks before intense trips.
No, I've got better advice. Check every pocket.
Yeah, check every pocket.
Especially the secret one.
Yeah.
Hi, namaste.
Namaste, how are you?
Hi there. Thank you very much. Wow, this has got to be the most intimate business class cabin I may have ever seen. Look at that.
Okay, here we are, premium economy. Let's test it out. Let's see how the food is and the service, and maybe that will turn this experience around.
Oh, first impressions. She is fresh. And this is me, 18F. Okay, wow. Now, the reason I'm so impressed with this is not because this is some kind of world-class leading product. It's not bad, but I have been on this aircraft before. The last time I flew on one of these, it was not retrofitted, it was the old product, and it was bad, like really bad. This is what it looked like. This aircraft is 9 years old, but it does not look it on the inside with this full retrofit. The economy seats now are in red and grey. The cabin overall looks so fresh, so nice, so clean. That is the big difference. Padding on the seat itself is very comfortable. You're getting the regular kind of legroom you would expect. Adjustable armrests, a tray table that folds out in front of you, a USB-C and USB-A charging port. Now that's a nice treat, having a 60-watt USB-C charging port. There's no IFE screen here, so it doesn't give that true long-haul narrow-body feel, but what there is a device holder. And for me personally, I load stuff up on my iPad or my iPhone, and what I want is that device holder so I can watch it in the perfect position in front of me. The seats do recline 3 or 4 inches. I've seen worse in economy. And overall, for a short-haul economy flight, this product's really nice. Okay, so while there isn't entertainment screens, you are able to scan a QR code, connect to the Wi-Fi, and stream movies, which worked for like a second. And then when I tried to play Pushpa, everything just went down. So it's a nice idea. I've got my phone positioned in the little slot as if I'm going to watch something, but I can't actually watch anything. Not sure if this is going to be for the whole flight. Hopefully it comes back because I want to finish my Bollywood experience.
Here we are in seat 6A of the premium economy cabin of this retrofitted A320. This premium economy cabin is laid out in a 3x3 configuration with 24 seats in total. This seat also has a 4-inch recline. That's actually a pretty good recline. Behind me is a headrest that's very adjustable. I won't say it's the best one I've encountered because it does kind of give in once you rest your head on it a bit, but it is pretty key for a flight like this. And this headrest moves up and down as well. In front of me, there's a compartment that holds the safety card and instructions. As part of the seat, there's also a tray table in front of me and a seat back compartment with 2 flaps. The seat also comes with a USB-A and a USB-C port. So far, so good when it comes to legroom. It does feel very spacious. I would have loved more, but also I have been spoiled by being on Singapore Airlines premium economy from JFK to Frankfurt. It is a big difference on long-haul routes like that. You're not getting a reading light. You're not getting, multiple compartments for storage. There's no IFE screen at part of this flight. First impressions of the cabin, especially regarding cleanliness, is that this cabin does feel very clean, very comfortable, very sleek. This is only a little bit of a step up from the economy cabin. When it comes down to it, it'll come down to price. Premium economy on a narrow body is either a genius move or pointless.
Welcome to my seat 1A here in business class on Air India's A320. I tell you what, saying 1A always gives me a little bit of a kick. I love being here right at the front of the plane, the first seat. And I tell you what, first impressions for a narrow-body aircraft on a short route, this feels super comfortable. First of all, this business cabin feels so private and intimate. There are only 2 rows set in a 2x2 configuration, and the seats themselves just feel so incredibly wide. Honestly, you can see you can nearly fit a whole other leg in between me there. It is really, really spacious. Feels extremely nice to sit back in. Behind me, I have an adjustable headrest that I can move up and down and then also pull in at either side, and that offers a really nice bit of support as well. It feels very comfortable. Okay, moment of truth, the recline test. Let's push in this little button down to my right, and I'm just gonna keep on going. That feels really comfortable, a really deep level of recline. Definitely the way to do it. Along with the seat recline, I also have the little footrest button. I can click here, and that reveals a nice little leg rest. Add a bit of extra support down there. Above my seat controls, you can see there's a nice little table here where you can put a drink on. And then on your right, if you want to flip up your armrest, you can do that to create even more space. And then you also have a nice big storage well you can access down there. And then in my left armrest, we have my tray table, which I can click up. Oh, and look how that just slides up nice and intuitively. And then if you fold it over again, you can make it bigger. Although I will say, it does feel quite damp right now, so maybe it's just been wiped down from its last flight. Interesting to have a wet table. And then flipping you out in front of me, you can see that I am sat in the front row, the bulkhead today, so I've got a ton of room. Can't stretch quite all the way out, but this feels like plenty of space on a narrow body jet. And then swinging you up slightly, we have the seat back pocket with a nice bottle of water ready to go. And then if I pull you up even more, you can see my lack of IFE screen. There is no in-flight entertainment on this, so unfortunately I cannot give you the Liam Spencer pound scale today, but nice to have plenty of room out in front of me. And even though this plane is 9 years old, the fact it's retrofitted makes it feel brand new. I love the design, the colours, you've got nice brown leathers, you've got a blue seat, and best thing of all, you've got a golden fluffy pillow. Best thing about flying Air India, if you ask me, is this lovely shiny gold pillow. It's nice and soft, and it is the perfect final piece of this excellent seat.
Juice or spicy buttermilk? I'll go for the spice oak.
Well, this is another first for me on a flight. We've just been brought our pre-departure beverage, and I've got what I think he said was spiced buttermilk. Wow, interesting. It tastes kind of like a sour yogurt with a bit of spice in it, which probably doesn't sound that appetizing, but it feels like it's very good for me. It feels like it's pretty good for my gut. So I'm here with the wonderful Bambi from France. Bambi, have you flown with Air India a lot before?
Yes,
locally. Now it's a good company. It's a serious company.
Mhm. What about the spiced milk drink?
It's always spicy and delightful, like Indians are.
There we go, spicy and delightful like Indians. I think it's going to be a great flight on the whole. Okay, well, the meal service has begun, and I'll tell you what, I have got quite a selection here. A lot of stuff going on. Oh, looks and smells pretty damn good. Obviously, mess and cutlery up front as well. That's what we like to see. Let's dig in. I feel like it's hard to get fish right in the sky, so I'm starting with a piece of this sea bass. It looks nice and flaky. I tell you what, that's not bad at all. It's salty, it's flaky. I will say the herb crust around the outside isn't particularly flavoursome. Maybe it could be a little bit crispier as well. I don't know whether it's meant to be that texture. I'm going to try some pasta as well. And that is perfectly fine. It's really nothing crazy. It's not like there is an explosion of flavour. I do think fettuccine and sea bass seems like a strange combination, but I'm not against it. Let's get some of this roasted veg in the picture. And that veg is actually cooked really well. Nice and tasty, salty, flavourful. I will say some of the pasta hasn't quite been cooked all the way through, and there's a few sort of stiff ends here. But on the whole, it's still coming together pretty well. It's not the most sort of wow factor meal I've ever had in business before, but for a short flight. Okay, let's try my Mexican salad side dish. So this all tastes pretty fresh. I would say it could do with some kind of dressing to bring out a little bit more flavour. Feels pretty plain at the moment, but it's a healthy mouthful, I guess, just nothing that exciting. I'll just have one of the rolls. Thank you very much. Nice hot bread roll with butter. You can't beat it. And then finally, dessert. This smells absolutely amazing. Austrian pastry, some sort of cream, powdered sugar. That is a delicious mouthful. I think I can eat about 5 of these. You know me, dessert is always my favourite part of a plain meal. Just living up to expectations. And overall, pretty good portion sizes, good quality of food. Just be a bit braver than I was. If you fly me there, India, go for something a bit more exciting. Well, at least I'm ending the flight with something a bit more traditional with this lovely masala tea here with honey. And that is delicious. It's got lovely herbs and spices. It's hot. It feels like it's healing for the soul, if you know what I mean. And it's in proper Chinaware, but it's a nice touch as well.
I wasn't going to anticipate a comprehensive meal for this 2-hour flight, but I think I'm wrong. So my meal has finally been delivered. I've elected to get the Muslim meal. It's a little different than the menu items that we had seen, but so the first thing we have here is the Waldorf salad. When it comes to presentation, it could be a little better presented. Okay, here we go. Real silver cutlery. That's great. I was expecting it to be plastic, given the seat so far, but this is great. Okay, here we go. The chicken dish. Great. Wonderful. Next, the Waldorf salad. That's not my favorite Waldorf salad, but that's pretty good. The final thing I'm going to try is the chocolate truffle pastry. Wow. That was something delicious thing. I will say when I'm eating, I don't feel like there's a ton of space for me to like put things down. If your seat neighbor in front of you happens to recline, you're done for. I'm not used to eating a full meal on a short haul domestic route. I do actually wonder if economy does get a meal.
Okay, so we're on a short haul flight, internal, domestic, but there's a full tray here. This really looks like the kind of size of meal you would get if you were flying economy, long haul even. It's proper. So underneath the foil here is a very delicious looking chicken biryani. Not only this was a choice, there's a vegetarian option of a paneer makhani, I think, and then a chicken biryani was the non-veg option. Pack of walnuts, some bread, water, butter, dahi, I guess that's like yogurt, and a dessert. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Indian food in general, but is it good in a tray on a plane on a short haul flight? Well, the answer actually is yes. The biryani is delicious. It's so flavoursome. There's big chunks of chicken in there. Could probably do with a bit more chicken, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. We are in a tube in the sky. Just had to have another bite of that black dal, which is gorgeous, creamy, silky. Dessert is like a condensed milk. The yogurt's the yogurt. Bread is totally fine. On a previous Air India short haul flight, I was actually given chapati and a little piece of foil, which goes so much better with this, so much tastier, it's warm. Bread roll in a plastic sleeve is never really the one, so I think they could have improved on this. But I'm really only saying this because the main dish itself is so delicious and surprising for short haul economy. Do you know what? I have to make an editorial correction. As I dug around in that rice a bit more in the biryani, there was more and more chicken buried away. So I'll take back what I said about not enough chicken. There is enough chicken. It's more than enough chicken. Y'all love a carbell challenge. But this time, there isn't one because the crew were never outside. They were always with multiple trolleys, serving the customers, blasting through this cabin back and forth to serve a full whole meal. So stick that in your call bell challenge pipe and smoke it. Who needs a call bell when you're waiting or even in economy?
Why does this cabin matter in the grand scheme of things? Well, passengers flying short haul and domestic routes now have a third tier to choose from, which offers more legroom, wider seats, and enhanced service, something that wasn't common on narrow-body flights in India before. Obviously, premium economy offerings are a maximizing revenue strategy for a bunch of airlines, and that's why we've seen this trend across the board. Customers will pay more for just a little bit more of comfort. When it comes to the price, premium economy, I paid $122 USD for this premium economy seat. Nicky paid around $97 for his seat in economy. It's about a $20 to $30 difference. Would I pay that to get the seat? Maybe. If it's only 20 or 30 bucks, I would say go for it, upgrade to premium economy, especially because the seats are very similar, but what you are getting is really a difference in service.
Well, we're coming into land now, and I've got to say, for a short flight like that, you can't really get more comfortable than this. The seat has been really, really relaxing to sit back in. The service has been friendly and attentive. The food was good. I wish I had gone for that Indian option instead, but I'm not going to complain too much. Now, was my seat and experience today worth $500 more than what he has down the back? If I'm being honest, probably not. But if you can snag a good points deal or take that cost down by a few $100s, then why not? It's definitely a fun way to fly business on a short haul product, and I would definitely recommend doing it again in the future.
After having flown what was probably one of my worst flights of 2024 with a dirty, old, falling apart plane, this is so refreshing to see. I'm mega impressed. The seats are comfortable, everything's clean and fresh, and most impressively is for a $97 ticket, I'm taking a 2-hour journey in comfort and getting full meal hot with a choice. It was delicious. Crew have been lovely too. All in all, I'm incredibly impressed. And this really brings the narrow-body aircraft of Air India in line with lots of the best international narrow-body short-haul products in the world, if not better when you take into account the food, drink and service you get on board.